Hi, so please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Würth Elektronik from Würth Elektronik, and I'm glad to see you here. We are at Würth Elektronik booth. My name is Würth Elektronik. I'm field application engineer, and today we have a quite crowded day. It's very nice. We have a different application to show about like the horticultural rack. We can go maybe later to see the horticulture rack. This is something very impressive where you can see that the plants are growing without directly sunlight. And we have also some demonstration for wireless communication like proprietary Bluetooth, Zigbee, Wi-Fi or LoRa and LTE modules. Yeah, it's quite an impressive day today. So this is
What is there, for example?
This is just some demo books about components. So this is not too many components to see because we have plenty of different components. Maybe we can go from this side, and you can see here some of the connectors. This is just very small overview about the standard connectors which we are offering to the customer. Doesn't matter, it's a USB Type-C and a vertical solution, or also for a card reader, or the zip connectors, battery holders. This is kind of, we say, the connectors, just simple connector, just take it and use it, standards.
Can I switch one thing on the system? Okay, let's try like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the colleagues is showing on the data sheets, or all data sheets are online with the step files. You can implement very easy in your PCBs. It's quite very simple method to use components if you have all the step files and the dimension and electrical as well. If we go further here, this is our Red Expert software where you can calculate the losses in the inductor. If you go to the power stage control, you can decide which kind of different DC-DC converter you want to build, like it's a synchronous or non-synchronous. I would take a bus synchronous converter, and as soon you say the parameter like input voltage, output voltage, you can connect them, and you can choose the inductor. As soon you decide for inductor, it tells you about the inductors, what are the losses, what is the temperature rise, how the inductor is saturated, and standard ambient temperature, laboratory condition 20 degrees Celsius, or you can choose even for higher temperature if you want to see what happened in real condition if you have an operating temperature like 80 degrees Celsius.
So you just do that on the website?
This
you
is
click and
it's very easy.
you place the order or what?
Well, to place order, if you want to have samples, which is free of charge, it's Würth Elektronik, you just have to decide for this component, and then you just send the email, you put your email address, and you send already the link, and you can get free samples for all the time. So this is something what is a company policy to send always samples free of charge. So the same is.
What's going on with the chip shortage?
Well,
is there a shortage
we are,
going on? Or
we are
nothing
passive components manufacturer, so we don't have this gap like the chips. So we can still supply from stock. We have a good stock, and of course the lead time from some components, it can be grow from 4 weeks to 6 weeks, but normally we are quite very good stock, so no problem with this condition.
It's really nice to have a real show, no? In the last 2 years, how are you staying in contact with people? You did like webinars?
Well, the webinars are still ongoing, but we start to make already live seminars on site, so please watch on our website. You can select the different country, and you will have really live seminars with people on stage, and we make demonstration on the seminars. It's not only webinar, it's a workshop actually, and all the dates are on our website. You can just take it and use it.
Nice. Yeah, just trying to see if it catches a better connection. Anything else you want to talk about at the booth?
Yeah, we can go to the corner to the horticulture rack. If you follow me slowly without falling down.
I try.
I suppose so, I don't know, I think yes.
So this is our horticulture rack. So this is a demonstration to show to the people that you can grow your plants indoor. It's kind of vertical forming. So you have different spectrum of the light because the plant need different light spectrum when they germinate, when they grow, when they have the fruits. And all that can be managed with LEDs. We have these special horticulture LEDs, and this is just a demonstrator which you can see how it's happening. And it's totally organic, so even in some cases you don't need any earth, you just need a substrate and water, and everything is controlled from our small Arduino, little water, some little water spraying, and that's it. And you can grow that all the day, so it doesn't need sunlight. You emulate actually the sunlight, you emulate the infrared spectrum, you emulate the UV light, the growing light, and this is a kind of, we have even a small demonstrator board where you can program it with the Arduino, and you can set up these different stages of the plants. And this is vertical forming, this is for the future. You can imagine an urbanization, you want to have fresh vegetables, and you can even have a small device like that in the kitchen. For the personal use, it could be enough, and you have fresh food always in your kitchen.
And all these components, they are sourced through with Würth Elektronik.
I cannot hear you.
All these components in there, part of the Würth Elektronik's portfolio of stuff you're selling?
We make the LEDs, we make the LED drivers, we make the DC-DC controllers, and we give also the customer support about the spectrum which LED have to choose for different stage of the plant.
Nice. All right. What else is new? Würth is a very big company, no?
Well,
are you like a leader?
The entire Würth is a company about 80,000 employers worldwide. We are a small division called Würth Elektronik ISOs, which is making passive components and some active modules. But the whole world, this is more, Würth world is 80,000 company worldwide, over 85 countries. We are with our own salespeople, and some of the countries we have already our own sales offices as well. Würth Elektronik directly.
Are light bulbs sold separately or need to buy the whole setup?
No, you can get some free samples, and you can build your own. So actually we are supplying the components and the customer built his own system.
And what's the light frequency range of the LEDs?
You mean the spectrum or the power?
Both.
Well, the spectrum is covering almost the whole entire light spectrum. And for lighting, you need a different LEDs, like if you need for a lamp or if you want to grow plants. They are totally different LEDs.
Cool. All right. Something we forgot to talk about?